I didn't think the Ballad of La-Mulana had a sequel, but oh, La-Mulana. Oh, okay.
That's right. I'm insane again. No, this is not a commentary. I'm doing a couple of...
Pismo Beach and all the clams we can eat.
Do you remember when we beat La-Mulana 1 and we were there fighting the mother? In her great altar. And she had that child.
Wasn't she like a disembodied head?
And the child that we fought, somehow, part of it escaped.
Oh boy.
And it is not happy. My voice cracked. That's the true evil. Welcome to La-Mulana 2.
If you don't mind my going back, it's like just you talk about the voice crack. It makes me think back to that song video you did where it's oh my god, the voice crack. No.
Join us once again with the Kosugi family, but not with good old Lameza, with Lumisa, his daughter.
Also, hi, I'm here.
And Matt is joining us for the first time, and I love this. The reason why we don't have any... Oh, good old Elder's Output. And I love the idea here that the reason why we don't take any of our old gear with us is because she's literally just like, nah, don't need it. Let's go. And there's Lameza and his father, Sean.
She will regret that.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. So, I am here because I heard that this game is very mythology-based, and I love mythology like nobody's fucking business.
Mulbrook!
Ooh. Ow.
Yeah, go Mulbrook from the first game. There are a lot of characters from the first game, man, and I'll try and catch up as best as I can, but...
Yeah.
Yep, this game deals with a lot of mythology and is also known as one of the toughest Metroidvanias ever known!
Not gonna lie, she looks like Yang from... She looks like Indiana Jones and Yang had a daughter.
From Ruby?
Yes, Yang from Ruby.
Welcome to my entry into terror again. The 0th body, the 9th spirit.
0th body?
It's a long story. You'll see what I'm talking about.
That just makes me think today the Barbarian where it's like 16th month. Someone needs to check this guy's calendar.
So yeah, I love it. I love what this game did. This game was kickstarted after the first game did so well. Succeeded wonderfully because this game has a great Am
I the only one who thinks that the menu looks exactly like Devil May Cry?
Maybe. Oh, here we go.
Oh, thank God.
Yay, generic jungle music.
Shush, it'll get better.
Not music, sorry, noise. I'm very tired.
Ambience.
Fortunately, we have inherited the family whip.
So we're a Belmont?
Yes. No, we're an Indiana Jonesman.
And
a Belmont.
We're
hey, Elder Zelput.
Indiana Jones.
Let's go see what Elder Zelput's up to today now that he's living the rich life.
Hello!
You made it! I'm Zelput, the elder of the tourist village of La-Mulana Ruins. Oh, no. We finally managed to turn the La-Mulana Ruins into a tourist spot. And now we've been getting reports of unknown monster sightings, so I sent a letter to your dad.
Can't kill your dad, so you break into archaeology and immediately surpass your dad, huh? Yeah, that's the idea. Lumisa became an archaeologist just so she could track down her father, because he kept leaving the house to go on grand expeditions.
By the way, behold my harem!
I was about to say, is there a reason that he has harems?
So So basically, what happens is that after Lameza, after Lameza purified the La-Mulana ruins and saved everything, Elder Zelput jumped on that opportunity in a hot second and basically turned into a tourist trap.
Has anybody decided to actually spell his name backwards? Spell it backwards.
I know it's duplex.
Yep.
It's a joke.
Huh.
You want to hear it again? No, I do not.
Are you sure? Oh, really?
Oh, come on.
He's all hip.
Hold on. Oh, really? Now, if you excuse me, I have to teach these women about Husk of Corn.
Good morning, Mulana.
Good morning.
Yeah, they have fun. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a joke that should have been aborted, so no.
Okay. So yeah, in this game, instead of a laptop, we have a we have our tablet phone that has all our new apps and stuff that we can uninstall.
Makes sense.
Catch
we
you
are the younger generation.
To catch you, oh yeah, we can also change our direction in mid-jump now.
Finally!
It's the first La-Mulana.
The Flash game or the reboot? Or not reboot, the remake. The remake was back in
very first La-Mulana.
I'll look that up now, but I'll tell you the remake of it came out in 2012.
Okay.
And this came out like about a couple years ago. But to catch you up to speed real quick, Matt, we're going to be meeting a lot of characters from the original La-Mulana 1. The hot springs. This hot spring here, Matt,
is it healing?
This is our only source of healing in the game.
Oh wow.
Oh.
The only other way to heal, if those who remember from the first game, the other way to heal is in the upper left. You see my health bar there?
Yes.
Oh, hang on. It's the shop lady from the first game.
Aww.
Well, she has a baby.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll try to buy this.
Oh boy.
Broke fool. Oh, okay, I'll come back later.
I like
That
that.
definitely-
You broke fool. Yeet.
She's very mad.
That definitely will not traumatize the baby, I'm certain.
No, the baby giggles whenever that happens. That's just what she's like. Cedro, and also I will say I love what they did with all the character interactions, where they not only have the sprite stuff, but now they've given them fully hand-drawn like portraits or whatever now.
Which I will say is a massive improvement from the first game.
Yeah, you can actually tell what the heck they are. So, catching up to speed, and some of them are actually pretty goddamn. Like we're talking like, what's the artist? Who's the artist for the Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
Yami Kojima?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like her level of like.
Yeah, no,
artwork
it
sometimes.
looked very much like Kojima level 1.
No, and wait until some of the later, like, more fantastical designs you'll see. Anyway, that health bar in the upper... Well, what is it, Zelput? I'm trying to
Quit
get money.
breaking my pots, you little shit!
That big-ass tent on the hill is where Alcedana...
Oh, Alcedana.
Alcedana lives.
He was one of the 4 philosophers of La-Mulana 1 who had to help us defeat the place. Aw.
It's not
Kind
looking
of-
too good.
Yeah, he used to be the philosopher of death, but now that La-Mulana is like now that the La-Mulana temple have been unsealed, he's now mortal and he's kind of getting old.
Aww.
Phobos and Samaranta are somewhere else. Anyways, backing up, the health bar in the upper left, Matt. When the health bar above it, the green bar, that's my actual health. As I kill enemies, they'll drop little green orbs. And what happens is that as I collect those green orbs, a smaller blue bar, not smaller, it's the same size, that blue bar will fill up beneath my health. When the bar is filled up all the way, I get an entire full heal.
Ooh, cool.
But that's the catch, is the more health I get means the further length of a bar I have to fill in order to get a heal.
Okay.
Running. Oh, she's okay.
She is a demon. She is a demon in disguise.
She probably is. Have you bought the map
Wait,
app? I just
actually,
did.
actually, I feel... Just really quick. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are.
Yeah, let me look up La-Mulana itself. La-Mulana, the original thing, came out in 2000. La-Mulana came out in 2005. That's what started this whole thing.
Because you mentioned laptop, and I was like, a 2012 game wouldn't really do that. But a 2005 game, probably.
So yeah, let's get a map, and yep, finally.
Why are we coming back in?
Welcome
Because I keep
back,
talking to
you
him,
motherfucker.
he has some fun little dialogue and stuff. And again, I like all the dumb sprites. Like you see everything in the portrait there; it's all in sprite form in the lower left
I
as well.
see that too.
In the harem. And I think the sprite style is still kind of cute in its own way too.
It really is.
I mean, yeah.
Really?
That's what I do think. I do think it's a little better being from a 2D perspective as opposed to whatever they were doing in the first game.
Wait, he just gives you money?
Eh?
He just gave you money. He just straight up just gave you money.
He made it rain. He made it rain. He's a rich man. I
No
need some
food
help.
makes it rain, bitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check
just
the
watch.
field
He's just gonna be all. So when are you gonna come back? I mean, I did give you all that money after all. You didn't think it was all for free, right?
About that. Oh
How
yeah.
do you
Oh yeah.
think these women joined my harem?
Oh yeah, La-Mulana... Jeez, he upgraded the statue. In La-Mulana 1, they now have tight ropes. You can walk on them, but if you jump, you fall right through.
Ow.
And you also can't attack while on tight ropes either, so be careful. But
Is there still
other
fall
than that,
damage?
no fall damage, but you do get stunned if you fall too far.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And with that, I do love this intro. We're just right back in La-Mulana again, the old Gate of Guidance. That's pretty much to a T, just like what it used to be.
I'll be right back, by the way. I gotta go make some pizza.
Alright. We
Okay.
climb down here, and
How long's it been since the first game? Because it looks a bit more decrepit than.
I can be Elder Zelput.
Ooh.
Hooray!
Yay.
Oh, that's right, because the tourist thing.
Yeah, I survived the La-Mulana ruins. Anyway, yeah, it's just there's no monsters except for the dumb bats. Anyway, I guess in the lore of this game, it's been about, I want to say it's been roughly 3 to 5 years Like, Lumisa was at home while Lameza was fighting all the monsters in the first La-Mulana game.
Interesting.
And I can use weights as normal to solve puzzles. And what do we get here? Oh, the good old shell horn that lets me know that I did something right.
A magic conch.
And again, as is typical, you have to unlock some of the most mundane things. I have now unlocked the ability to know when I did something good.
Yay!
I have unlocked the... That's literally all I did. Thank you. Here we have a little mural that shows all of the children of the mother before she, kind of evil and want to kill everything.
And I'm back.
Do you remember any? Welcome back. Do you remember anything of La-Mulana hype? Never. Fair enough.
I'll take that.
To catch up to speed, Matt. La-Mulana was the story of we are the 8th children of this great goddess known as the Mother, who fell down from the heavens, aka from space, and her one wish was she wanted to go back up to space, and so she created life. She had the power to create life, specifically because she wanted her children to send her back to space. But whenever her children couldn't do it, she would destroy them and make new children. This kept going for several kingdoms, and so we were in a place where, crap, she wants to destroy us because we forgot about her completely.
Okay.
And so we.
Has anybody noticed that adorable sprite animation there?
Oh yeah. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to even look at that. That's why I paused for so long. Whenever she's paused, she sets out some sashimi and eats it because she's snacking.
And then she sleeps immediately.
And what?
It's literally a callback to the first game.
Yeah, he did the same thing. He drank tea. Oh, I love it. This is Heiner.
Just something I just realized what I could have said instead, where it's like, do you remember any of La-Mulana? It's like, yeah, I remember liking that movie. That's the one with the giant David Bowie crab, right?
Oh. Wrap it wicked from behind and bam! The Holy Grail.
Giant?
The Holy Grail is our fast travel system. And we got that right off the bat because I love it.
Crab. I thought you said crap for some reason.
No, I was just like, holy crap, I forgot about the Holy Grail. Alright, let's go down and we're gonna hopefully... Oh yeah, here's the puzzle with the... We're gonna head down to the Mausoleum of Giants, because that was the second area of the first game. I like how this game introduces itself, because it has like a fun little like, oh, remember this place? Now we're here.
Now it looks like this.
Yeah, it's all been freaking cleaned up and sanitized.
Right back myself. I gotta take care of the dogs.
No worries. I have hand sanitizer wipes everywhere.
Need to make money, bitches.
There's the star, moon, and sun thingy for when I have to keep spinning that sucker. I'm gonna try and get some gold coins. Oh yeah, upper right, Matt. The middle icon would be my weapon. Left icon is my usable item. I believe the right slot will be sub weapons that I can get later, like shurikens and other throwable weapons. Gold coins, which are used to buy things, and on the right are weights. I need weights to place on pedestals to activate puzzles and switches and stuff like that. Oh, save point. Save here.
Woo. Your save point is a trash can. Feel gracious.
Here are all the giant statues like that one that tried to crush and kill me. By the way, I don't know if I ever addressed this, Matt. This game is brutally difficult. This is like...
It doesn't look too difficult, but I'll take your word. I bet later on
it can.
Let's just say that the original game was certainly this. I'm not sure how much worse it is in the second game, but these games can be stupidly cryptic.
Oh no, I think the original developer said that this game probably can take up to 100 hours to beat if you're going for everything, and you don't know, and if you're just trying to figure it out by yourself. Also, gosh, why is there a monster here? I thought the whole place was sealed.
What is that thing?
That is Ratatoskr.
He, honest to God, looks like a kind of...
Oh, Samurant, one of the philosophers.
What are you guys?
Monster. Impressive power. My apologies, fighting is not exactly my forte, so I stayed hidden.
Anyway, he looked like a more demonic kitsune.
Kind of. So that was Ratatoskr. So that was Ratatoskr in, I believe it's Norse mythology. Ratatoskr is a weird squirrel-like demon that liked to scamper about the tree, the great tree Yggdrasil.
Okay, right. I don't know too much about Norse mythology. I'm mainly a Japanese and like Shinto and Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
I know the basics of Norse mythology, like Ragnarok.
Okay, I gotta say, first off, one of the big missions in this game is we actually have to begin Ragnarok.
So we have to kill Baldur?
Yep, you gotta have Heimdall. Yeah, you gotta get Heimdall to blow the Great Horn, get the Rainbow Bridge all shattered, and it's a lot. Anyway.
Wait, I thought
we get to see Yggdrasil?
I was about to say, I thought the way to bring about Ragnarok. I thought the way to bring back Ragnarok was to have Clancy Brown destroy all of Asgard.
No, that's actually the end of Ragnarok.
The Gate of Illusion, the crazy hell place.
By the way, really quick, sorry, I didn't mean Yggdrasil. That's a tree. I meant Jormungandr.
That's the giant stem, right?
Yes.
Yes, see. Oh, Phobos!
Where are you?
Phobos is another philosopher. Hang on, Matt.
Huh?
So this is Phobos. He was another one of the philosophers, but he went all, like, modernized. Also, fun little reference there. Look at his computer. It's an apple, and it says pen.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that actually was a woman.
No, that's Phobos. He's one of the... He's
the
most modern...
I was trying to do a Todd Habercorn voice, by the way. I received most of the pertinent details from Samaranta. Seems the monsters have begun appearing in La-Mulana once again.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Exposition and exposition.
So basically, so what he's saying is there's now a second set of ruins. We went through La-Mulana ruins. Apparently, all this time there's another set of ruins called Eglana.
Great.
Really? I thought it was called Analum All.
So we gotta go through there now.
Great. We gotta
all things considered, I'm surprised they didn't just call this game Eglana.
Yeah,
and what were you saying, Steve?
Go ahead.
I can't believe we have to go over to Site B.
Yeah.
No, not Site B. No.
Don't worry. As long as you go with gymnastics, you can be able to distract the raptors long enough.
So we, the modern humans, are part of the group known as the 8th Children. The philosophers were part of the 7th Children. They're the ones trying to help us. And apparently, the child reference gives him an idea of where maybe Eglana could be. It's that old statue I had to freeze time and break the pots around. And please watch this here. This is called the child statue.
This is called
precisely. It's like his muse.
Huh.
The La-Mulana ruins. There's nothing else with the name child, so we must look into it to see if we can find out its secret.
Oh, command bridge.
I think I know what to do.
Just whip it?
I was right.
Wait, Watcher. That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, that's something.
My inspiration. My watch mojo. It won't open?
Okay,
let me try it.
He's one of the 7th children, so... he has the power.
Oh. Thank you, telekinesis.
Open. It would appear as though it only opened for those possessing the mother's power. For a 7th child like myself, exposition.
It's okay. It works for him because the reason why we, the 8th Children, could destroy the mothers because the 7th Children were the ones who created us in secret, and they removed all our memories of the mothers so that we could, be able to bring ourselves to kill it. Otherwise, many people could never.
I would love to see what kind of family reunion this family would have.
I want to say it'll be like a Kardashian one, very bloody.
Well, basically, what's going to happen is we have to go into this. We have to go into Eglana because here's the deal. The mother, all she cared about was going up to space. She had to go. All she worried about was trying to go up to space. That child she has, it has the memory that we killed its mother.
Ooh.
So that child does not want. That child does not want to go up to space.
Oh.
That child just wants everything to burn, and it's up to us to stop it.
It's up for us to put it in the corner
and save the world once again.
Save the world.
I'm here to deliver the pizza.
Welcome everybody to Nigaro's most recent game, La-Mulana 2.
This feels like the 3rd title drop we've had this entire game.
It really
I
is.
don't care. But now the game truly begins. Welcome to the roots of Yggdrasil.
That kind of reminds me of Sonic Unleashed, where it's like you can have the tile drop like technically twice, like at the tile screen and then in the opening cinematic.
Okay. Anyways, Logan, please tell me that please tell me that Jormungandr appears.
Let me look it up. Jormungandr. How do you spell that?
Jormmu.
Oh, found it. Found it. Let me look it up and see if it appears. Because I feel like knowing La-Mulana 2, it's got to appear. Oh, cool. Our first health up.
Because Jormungandr is a huge aspect of.
He's a boss. We fight a guy named Jormungand.
I was about to say, because of that slight pause when you said aspect, I thought you were about to say he's supposed to be a huge ass snake.
No, okay.
But no, we do find a character named Jormungand as a boss.
I think Jormungand.
Whoa.
Land of Exile.
I think Jormungand is actually like the human form of Jormungander. Jormungander is the snake, while Jormungand is. I could be wrong. It's
okay. No, and I'll show you what Jormungand looks later. It's kind of, again, this game kind of takes some liberties with it because it's trying to connect Egyptian mythology, Norse mythology, Greek mythology. It does a lot.
It's trying to God of War for it.
And I love it, actually.
No, you're doing it wrong. It's Ares.
These weird little yellow things are called carbuncles.
Ares, good to breathe.
Oh, I saw what you did there. So, other than that, I'm gonna say right now, the game is pretty much not more of the same in the sense of like, oh, it's the same things. It's the same, like, if you like La-Mulana 1, if you genuinely enjoyed it.
It looks really fun.
It just seems like an overall. It's less about like being a really brand new game, but more like an extension of what the first game had on.
However,
I think I can see that.
Can I actually have one? I have one legitimate question.
Go ahead.
What the fuck is La-Mulana?
Like what is
title.
it? Or...
What is the title? Like, what is that reference to?
It's not a reference to anything. The idea is that in this world, La-Mulana is its own language, La-Mulanese, and La-Mulana in the ancient language means the mother.
Okay.
So the game in its own fictitious language is titled The Mother.
The Earthbound.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna buy some stuff.
I honestly, I made that joke at the beginning. I didn't know if it was like a reference to Hua Mulan or something.
Nah, sorry. It's not a reference to Fa Mulan either. So, I guess while we're here now, and I guess since it is a look at, James, what do you have to say about how this is looking so far?
I mean, there's not really much I can say other than the fact that, well, again, this does look like a natural improvement over the original game, even if it still carries the same old cryptic bullshit of the original title.
Yeah, those blue lightning bolts. I don't want to go.
With that being the case, unfortunately, the most I can say is that it, like, literally the exact same thing I said in the, like, when we finished off the last playthrough.
No worries.
If you're
he said the skeleton was talking about a trap, and I was like, no trap.
No, you did.
I laugh at the face of death.
By the way, I actually have a question. Is there like a secret ending where if you don't die?
No, there isn't. Yeah, it's Sigyn.
Sigyn.
Please release my husband, accused of a crime. Matt, who is Sigyn?
Sigyn is, I actually think, husband, I'm pretty sure that this is Baldur's wife. I could be wrong.
If not Baldur, is it Loki's wife?
It could be Loki's wife. Let really quick actually check. It's Loki's wife. It's Loki's wife.
I don't know if we should free her husband then.
Yeah.
Also, does Loki have black or red hair in this?
I think it's black hair in this.
God damn it.
Or you'll see him. You'll see him. I'll show him anyway.
In case people don't know, Loki is supposed to be a redhead.
Well, to be fair, isn't Loki also supposed to be a shapeshifter?
Yeah, but
Frost Giant.
But he mostly kept the red hair as a kind of pride.
So, with that in mind, I had to release my spice take. Are we speaking to the great Loki right now?
Well, what I was about to say is that, like,
I'm
you say that,
now,
but
so it doesn't work.
Wait, you're bald?
You're bald?
Kind of. My head is
water
shaved.
hurts. Water hurts. Crap, water hurts. Water hurts your still.
Wait, really?
I need that scale sphere to swim through water again. I
Damn.
told Lamisa she should have brought it with her, but no, with the thing.
Are we part vampire if we can't be touched by water?
No, the water here, the water in La-Mulana is poisoned.
It's running water.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Alright, Tusker.
Well, it still makes no devil damn sense.
Yeah, true. There are a lot.
Does mythology tend to make sense?
But we are human.
Yeah, but
I think.
But anyway, believe it or not, I have a shaved head now.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll. I'm trying to say. I guess we'll have to remind Bella of that whenever she draws art of us.
I shall inform her.
Shaved head, that's a hairdo. Case closed.
Closed. By the way, that I say that with purest respect, Bella. You're cool.
She needs to hear that, by the way. Bella, we love you. We love your art. Keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome.
Absolutely, it's so fun. And gosh dang, Carbuncle, stop doing it. You're gonna hurt yourself. Ow.
Whoop.
Oh, that's Carbuncle? Ah.
Yeah, that's a carbuncle. Yeah, those yellow things are carbuncles. Sigils. Yeah, we need those things again. Little seals. This is part of a greater puzzle that I hate. This room. It's called the Dark Lord's Footprint or whatever. I hate it. It's a whole part. Trust me.
Let me guess. Somewhere beneath where you're standing is literally where we'll find the various.
There's a lot to this game. I'll probably do some streams or something with you guys, and I'll be able to explain it in better detail. There's a path guarded by Nidhogg. I don't want to fight him right now.
The more I think about it, like, honestly, if you really want to do that whole thing of streaming this game, Logan, that could probably be the best way we could, like, show this game off for the channel. Kind of like in a similar vein to how we did our first impressions on Mario Odyssey a long time ago.
I guess I could record that. I'll see what I can do with that.
I want to ask, because I've been listening to the music, is it the same composer as the first game?
I believe so. Let me look that up.
It pretty much sounds almost exactly like the same style as the original.
Let me look that up real quick here. And oh yeah, and I guess I can say right now, and I guess I say La-Mulana 2 can be purchased for $25 on Steam.
I shall wait for the Switch release. That is bullshit.
Because yeah, the reason why I'm excited is because it's been announced that it was announced that freaking NIS, I guess NIS,
Nippon Ichi Software.
Yep. Yeah, Nippon Ichi Software, I guess, have now partnered up with Nikoro because they're selling a physical bundle of La-Mulana 1 and La-Mulana 2 on Switch cartridge.
Nice, neat.
So Loki has been the goddess Freya.
Yeah, she's here. She's the goddess of fairies.
Yeah.
And
wait,
here, I'm going to seal this up.
Actually, no, it would make sense that she's the goddess of fairies.
We did it! Nidhogg!
Oh, hello.
Run! We're not going to fight him till later.
Actually,
okay.
No.
I had to be able to run like that, but
I'm not dealing with
I gotta go.
It's just like, I just imagine the guy sees you run off, it's like, rude.
The hell, man? We are supposed to have a boss fight. The fuck?
Don't worry, he's just a mini boss. He's a mid boss to me. Anyway, I'm gonna go whip this last statue.
Yeah, you're the one that's chickening out.
I don't have the weapons to fight him right now, and dude, I have no help to be dealing with him right now. I need more shurikens and no water bad.
What are you doing?
I just imagine that, like, bad water and whipping. You're suddenly that. What was the name of that
right
general
back.
that had? Okay. What was the name of that general that had all the soldiers stab the ocean?
Oh. It was some Roman guy.
I remember that guy.
It was a
That sounds like it should be a Monty Python skit.
It wasn't. It was an actual Roman guy who. Wow, that could have been bad. It's a Roman guy who he was mad at Poseidon or he was mad at Neptune for causing so many of their ships to sink. So he commanded his men to attack and stab the ocean to get back at Neptune or Poseidon. So, let's go down here. Matt, you still here? Oh, look at that! Loki actually does have red hair.
So he does.
I think.
And it's drenched in blood.
It's poison. It's this thing that's dripping poison on him. I have freed him.
Hooray! He's free. Oh, and off he goes.
Thanks, Loki.
It looked more like a very light purple to me.
I'm pretty sure. And those are our new Ankhs, which, if you remember, Ankh jewels are basically our boss keys. I have one with me, so to end off this part, I'm going to end off this look at, where I'm going to show you guys what the first boss is like. After I heal.
After you fuel yourself up again.
I'm going to need it.
I just imagine all the tedious backtracking you're going to have to go through this game, much like the original.
That can be, but thankfully you have the fast jump thing. Hi, what do you think of this so far?
Well, it definitely looks about as good as the first game did. I'm not quite sure if it's still my thing, but I do appreciate the improvements.
Pistol, buffer, yeah. I do like that they added some stuff to this, and I would like if they did something. I would like if they did something new, and I'm glad that this.
All the shurikens you can fit in your carrying bag.
I'm gonna need it. Back to the roots of Yggdrasil. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Alright, save, and let's go back to that Ankh jewel and let's find ourselves a boss.
The boss.
I'm not gonna like this.
Now that I think about it, these carbuncles look like really more like mutated Pikachus.
They kind of do, actually.
Pikapi.
Okay, equip our Ankh Jewel, and I'll show you off what all the new flashy bosses look here. I'm not ready for this. And huzzah!
Fight time!
Whoa.
Take a second to load.
Oh, so that's what that is. It's a loading screen.
Yeah, it's taking a second, and here we go. We are fighting Fafnir.
Back.
Oh, welcome
We're
back.
fighting.
Fafnir?
Welcome back. We're fighting Fafnir.
Ooh.
At least that's
What
the
is
game
Fafnir,
calls it.
Matt?
Fafnir is supposed to be a wolf, if I remember. Why is he a spider?
He's very mean. No, wait.
Oh
no,
yeah,
that's,
by the way,
wait,
Matt,
wait,
we met up with Loki earlier.
And he did have dusty red hair.
Oh,
Well,
hey.
it looked more like a light. It looked more like a light purple to me, but yeah.
It looked
Well, because
burgundy to me.
it was dripped in that
Oh,
the poison.
substance.
Yeah.
Fafnir, sorry. Fafnir is actually the, he was the, let's see, the Dwarf King.
And
I don't
he
know
was
why he's a spider here, but okay.
actually according to
Oh,
according
wait.
here in Norse mythology, he was the name of the great dragon slain by Sigurd.
Yes, no, he was, okay, he was the son of the Dwarf King that was cursed, to become a dragon. That's
That's
why I
him.
actually recognize his name. I knew he was a dragon.
So that's Fafnir.
So we're fighting a dragon spider.
Yeah, and when you were saying the wolf, you were thinking of Fenrir, Matt.
Fenrir, thank you.
No worries. I only know Fenrir because of other
Oh no!
things. And
Oh no! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna
oh, no, I
die!
really don't want to die
Throw your
because Fafnir is
shuriken
the first
at
boss. I don't want to die to Fafnir as the first boss. But yeah, so I mean, again, like the bosses are pretty tricky, but I think designs are neat. And as Matt is seeing right now, I think the developers did a what am I trying to say? It's an applaudable. They put a lot of effort into their research. I think for this stuff.
Yeah. Also,
They tried their best to get the
if
extra
we
credit.
was here, she'd be interested in Fafnir, considering that not only is it
Dragon.
supposed to be a dragon, but also the fact that
Aha.
nice. Fafnir actually appears in one of Gui's favorite anime.
How do you die with my shurikens?
Is it Wekfu?
No, it's the Ms. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. He plays a butler.
So that was it. We have obliterated Fafnir.
But
And the adventure continues. You know how it is. But
Just like the original.
yeah, and other than that, and I'm going to be ending the look at pretty shortly, but what do we get for our troubles? A crystal skull.
God fucking damn it. Really?
And actually...
Wait.
Yeah, there
you
was
get Crystal Skull vodka for beating it. By me.
and
Dan Aykroyd.
And yes, James, there was a crystal skull in the first game, but that's the other thing. This game reuses some items, but in this game, I'll say right now, the crystal skulls have a lot more importance than we originally thought.
How so?
We actually need to collect 12 of them in order to access the true ending of the game.
Of course.
Of course.
As for me, I am gonna take a little sashimi break. Get the mat out, you put the 1, put the 2, put
This
the 3.
is adorable animation
Eat 'em.
here.
Eat them.
Nom,
Eat
nom,
them.
nom, nom.
And then
Good night,
watch.
everybody.
But she doesn't. Hey, she forgot to brush her teeth.
Yeah, at least Lemeza brushed his teeth. Yeah, with that said, that is my look at of La-Mulana 2. I decided to look at it just because, I'm not going to lie, I noticed La-Mulana 1 wasn't the most, like, engaging watch, and for both
For us, anyway.
commentators.
I feel like
guys.
a part of the problem is that you were really the only one that was fully focused on the project, whereas the rest of us were kind of just shooting the shit.
Which is fair, because I was trying to explain a lot of it. There's a lot to it. The game is very intricate, and I realize that's kind of tricky to have conversation and me try to explain everything I'm doing, because otherwise everything looks very obtuse.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's one of those games where you really needed like a group of people that are just as invested on it as the host that
Which
get the most out of it.
I think that's absolutely fair.
Which I think is kind of sort of an advantage here because we had Matt for this look at.
Hi.
Right, and I think that's why I definitely am going to be excited to show off some of the stuff, because now I'm happy to have someone who's just as interested in all the intricacies of the mythos.
I love mythology, and actually, I have been meaning to learn more about Norse mythology too.
And like I'm saying, like this game, and I believe the first game, they do a lot of fun stuff where they tinker around with Egyptian, Norse, Greek, Chinese, Japanese. They play with a lot of mythologies, combining them all together. One second you'll be talking to Hades, next moment you'll be talking to Hel, you'll be talking to Osiris,
Also,
Anubis. It's all there.
Please tell me Hades is not bad.
He's not bad. Like Hades isn't, say, a villain. He's just unnecessary. Like, hey, I'm just doing my job.
Okay.
But he's not a bad guy. Like, he's not like, fight me now or forever. He's just like, yeah. Okay, I guess I'll give a quick spoiler. You actually do go to the equivalent of the Underworld, and it turns out that Hell, Hel, kind of usurped everybody and took all their power.
Which makes sense, considering it's Hell.
And Hades is just like, freaking Earth took all my power. I was going to do lots of... You deal with her. I'm not dealing with her. So, okay, they have some fun with trying to work everything together. But yeah, with that said, I was Lucky Jack 20. That's all I'm going to be doing for now with this. If I can get stream recordings of us doing this when the physical releases, it comes out in like, I think it's like March or something, 2020, maybe May. We'll probably do something for that then. But until then, I played beating the game. I think it's a pretty damn worthy successor to the first game if you enjoyed the first game. And, yeah.
Also, he is Lucky Jack 20. I is Ronnie J. Koopa. And remember, kids, Loki is not Thor's brother. He's actually his blood uncle.
What?
Yeah, believe it or not. I'll explain that later. Bye.
What was Marvel drinking when they were coming up with these characters?
A drug called Stan Lee.
Man, the freaking Disney Plus series better fix this.